We got.
Hey, folks. Waiting for the commercial myself. I like watching the commercials because I don't know what I'm going to get. I got eBay Motors.
I got Holiday Inn Express.
It's so cool figuring out what you get.
In the field, there's one measure of success.
Let's see, I ended up with.
Yara, do you get commercials?
No, because I'm on the StreamYard side this time.
Well, I mean, you can look at you can in order to type in, you can look at the YouTube side. and see what's playing.
Hi, everyone. I see you, everyone.
Hey, Jeff, I know you're gone, brother. And Blake, how you doing? Eagle, are you doing? Rob, how you doing? Lori, how you doing?
How's everybody doing?
Lori.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Night Vision Opticals. All right. I don't have night vision. We don't have anything scope-wise going into the bag yet.
No, mine goes on my rifle.
I've got a scope, but it's not that kind of scope. But it is a really cool scope, though. It's a telescope. But yeah, got some new items I'm going to be putting into the go bag, folks. For these guys in the chat got a little preview. Up here in the panel, I should say. So it's going to be fun.
The perks.
Yes. Perks of being on the panel. Being in the green room. But the thing is, this is going to be a good, whoever wins this, and it's going to be completely random. I'm bringing my bingo roller and everything. Yes, I have an actual old school winding bingo roller, because when you're out in the middle of a campground, sometimes technology does not work for that. And it's completely random. So we have no idea who's going to win it, but I hope the right person gets it, whoever that may be.
Could be me.
It could be you. It could be Jenny. It could be Ian. Could be Jason.
Yeah, could be.
It could be Cliff.
Could be Cliff. But I think Cliff, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm doing is passing it on, because I mean, between each of us, we actually have our own kits already figured out for the most part. But for someone who's just either just starting out or their kit's not as rounded as it should.
Rob will be there on telecommunications. There we go.
We're going to do a live while we're down there, probably on Saturday or Sunday, depending which day we would decide to do it on. We will give people plenty of notice, and we're going to do our best to bring it live from the gathering. I still need to come up with a logo for the gathering.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Just use a group picture.
We don't have a group picture yet, so I mean, if we're going to do something to go ahead.
Well, when you guys all get there, you just take a group picture and be like, okay, that's the thumbnail for the stream. Okay.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean. Camera geared to do that.
No, he's talking about a banner.
Not exactly banner. Like we got logos. Like mine's up there, but next to Molly.
Oh, okay.
That represents the gathering itself. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but
the gathering. There can only be one.
Hopefully there's more than one, but yeah,
there can be only one.
No, I do love the connotation of the Highlander and everything else. Love that series. Love the movies, with the exception of two. The second movie was really sucks. If everybody agrees with me, I'm sure. And no, I don't think anybody's bringing any swords with us, so that's probably out, because we don't need anybody doing. Only heads that are going to be going off is probably fish heads.
Can I play that song when we're cleaning the fish?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool, Eagle. That'd be great if you can.
And Blake's got a full box of stuff.
Okay. When we get, let's see, do we need 10 people or whatever? I want to get enough people because Bruno just gave me a bag of stuff to add to the bag for the giveaways. So I actually still have the giveaway of my Fire Steel. I'm not sure. CR, have you seen it?
Yeah, the small one or the big one?
Both, actually.
That's how I remember.
I'm trying to decide which one. I think the small one would be lighter to go in the go bag. Be fair, because you need to save as much space and weight as you can, because you got to get up and go.
Great, it might be getting heavy.
Right.
Blake's bringing a lot of stuff. So.
Well, we are. Whoever is getting this is going to be getting a ton of stuff, or we could just spread out and just.
Oh, that's hilarious, Rob.
What?
He canceled his leave due to renewing his passport, surrendered it on Monday, started the 10 to 15 week countdown, and the new one was on his doormat at 10:15 this morning.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Hey, try to see if you can uncancel your leave. Please, that'd be so funny if it actually got approved, because that'd be funny. All they can do is say no. That's the worst they can say. The best they can say is like, "Oh my God, I got to figure this out, how to get there and back again." But that would be something you could check on. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, I'm going to put the small striker in the bag, and the big striker is going in for one of our people in the chat out there on the live. When we go live out there, we're going to give it away to someone. What do you guys think?
I'm assuming there's a piece of flint or quartz or something.
Okay, this one here has a small lighter. It's got some flint in there. Got some fat wood in there. We're going to be adding. It's got a little bit of char cloth, but we're going to be adding more to it, because one of the things that Cliff and everybody's going to do, we're going to make a big batch of char cloth, and I'm going to make sure this is fully packed with everything it needs.
You're being blamed for all of this.
For what?
Rob says, personally, I blame Jason for all of this.
For what?
Leave has already been a lot of it. Oh man. Well, not my fault. Not my fault. But I'm sure we're going to have some fun, because one of the things I am going to be picking up is more actual flint when I go to the Watcher County Flea Market, because there's a lady who comes in from Wisconsin who brings a bunch of flint for sale.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so she's my dealer when it comes to flint.
Oh, okay.
Well,
is it the nappy flint?
Like this?
That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a pretty good piece.
that is a very good piece.
That'll take a finger off.
This thing can be sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take a finger.
Let's see here. But this is the kit I still have to finish making out. This is the one with the big striker. But I like the little boxes here. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the extra 2 boxes I have. So these are just generic metal tins I found at a DAV store, sort of, for disabled American veterans.
Oh, okay.
And they make really good. It'll do really well. Give me a second. Yeah. Bad when I got my striker stuck. Here's that striker I picked up from China for less than $2. But I did add
for her to get home.
I'm hoping so.
I added a arrowhead, actually, and a broken arrowhead. So there we go. That's what this one's got so far. It's going to add more stuff to it.
No.
But that's going to be given away to some lucky person out there
name.
somewhere. We'll figure it out.
We'll hop in the shower and get warmed back up.
Maybe
Yeah.
Maybe Rob might win it. Who knows?
I was hoping it was going to stop raining here for a little bit so Katie can get home on her motorcycle.
Oh,
No such luck.
I have some sad news for her though. We saw a Harley Davidson that looked like it crashed. It was riding on the back of a trailer.
Wow.
The windscreen was just shattered and had scrapes and everything all over it. It was a sad day.
Well, she's super careful and she wears all the right gear.
With exception when it comes to spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna reserve the right to kid her about the spiders, but just jokingly, of course.
Well, too bad for her. You just reminded me.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
I did.
Well, water should keep the spiders away.
Yeah, well, if I disappear for a while, you know where I went.
Well, I hope she's going to be okay and she's going to be driving safe.
Well, if she doesn't feel confident, then she'll call me for a ride.
Well, then that's the smart thing to do. That means that she's doing what's good to be done. Okay, got a few items to post out for you. Hopefully, it'll make it there and not into TSA Christmas jumble. Okay, I hope so. I think you were supposed to send me some stickers, Rob.
I want a sticker.
We'll make. If he sends me
Everyone wants a
stickers,
sticker.
I'm going to be handing some out at the gathering from him. I'm also going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be sending some money out to Devil Dog's keeper, his wife,
Yes.
to get some patches, some stickers made for me, so that way I can actually have some stuff to hand out as well.
Well, I'm going to pat myself on the back for finally getting you two hooked up.
Yep, thank you, really appreciate it. I mean, I eventually want to get patches, but that's on the list.
Those are
Yeah, but you were wanting stickers that were affordable and good quality.
Yep. I may spring for the little more waterproof ones. I'm not sure about
$3
UV.
to add the extra coating.
I'm okay with that little extra, but the thing
Yeah.
is, I want it to be able to, if you want to put it on your car, put it on your,
yeah.
your computer, whatever.
You smell. Yes, you do.
We'll figure it out. It'll probably show up sometime, Rob. Hopefully.
Eventually.
Yeah. As long as it's, we still got a little over a month before we have to be there. So hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll have a good gathering. I actually added a person who's a knife maker and bladesmith who was on Forged in Fire.
Nice.
So kudos to me on that one. And he's local, which is even better.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, even got a local trapper to join us for a day.
Yep. We got Iowa Trapper and the other one.
Hopefully, Iowa family.
Iowa family, yes. We also have another one. He's a Jeep enthusiast who's also from Iowa. And I met him over on Twitter. Is it Twitter? No, sorry, TikTok. And he's going to hopefully be stopping in and saying hi.
That's cool.
We're going to have people from all platforms coming in here.
Yeah, Jeep fam won't be able to make it. They're going to be down in Daytona Beach that week.
I understand that. Well, at least we have another Jeep enthusiast coming. But he's a really cool guy. I've been watching his stuff on TikTok, so he's got some really interesting things. Got a pocketbook on not tying. Okay, that'd be cool. That means Rob gets a chance to win the bag because he's putting something in. Whoever wins this bag is going to be one lucky person. That's for sure.
Wonder how much it would cost to ship that bag to England.
I don't know. Could you imagine what happened if they went through customs?
A lot of stuff probably won't make it through customs.
Well, not with a knife.
Oh, that. Yeah, for sure.
We would have to figure out the knife situation on that particular subject. Or maybe because he does travel here occasionally, we could probably do a meetup where we could just hand it off to him and he could figure it out.
Yeah, because he's got family in Chicago.
Yeah, and I could make a trip up to Chicago or something. I think Jenny wouldn't mind. Right, love?
All the way up to Chickadee.
Yep, is all you get from her. Oh, he knows how to get them through custom. That's good. Okay. So we're
okay.
Okay, how many people? We got 5 people. Oh, come on. We need more people in here. Please like, share, subscribe. Whatever if you haven't done it, please share it out. We can get more people in here. I believe that Cliff is still doing his gardening. I have no idea where Mandy is or AT at the moment, but I'm sure they'll show up eventually.
Oh, now it's raining hard.
We went through our rain the other day on Tuesday. You remember hearing it? You can hear our whole house rumble.
Oh, yeah.
And we were the lucky ones because Southeast Iowa got hit with some major tornadoes.
Yeah,
We're talking huge.
Boston Outdoors. Prayers go out to him. He lost 5 family members in one of the tornadoes.
Oh no.
Oh,
Where's he from?
Just southeast of you, I believe.
Near Ottumwa?
I think he's in Missouri.
Missouri. Okay, he's south of us.
Oh, in Missouri? Yeah. I think I heard about that area.
Yeah, Ottumwa got hit pretty hard, and some places further.
A couple
east.
hours away from St. Louis, I believe, right?
That's it. That's yeah.
Yeah, I
Louis-
heard about that. I heard about that.
That's
It's
all
pretty
in
bad.
Missouri. That's way down south. So we'll figure some stuff out. But let's see, we'll go at 7:30. I guess I'm gonna pick out the time here. But our prayers are going out all shapes and sizes to that person. I didn't get the name off the top of my head, but I'm putting it out in the universe. So
And to the rest of the people, too, right? There's probably a lot more that we just don't know about.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of people out there who need our help. I wish we could give it all, but we don't have enough. Big set, but we will help do the next best thing and help the person we can help.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, okay, CR, if you were coming to the gathering, if you could make it, that is, what would you add to the go bag?
Garbage bags. I'm a big fan of the contractor bags. There's just something about, I know it's man-made and stuff, but it's so useful, right?
Well, these
Multiple
are just
situations.
generic garbage bags. These are given to me by Bruno.
Okay.
But I'm not going to use these because these are not 3mm bags. These are just generic garbage bags. But the thought counts.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well, because there was this one time where I had to use one in pouring rain. I'm like, it definitely helped.
okay.
I know the value of them.
But some of the items, well, what the heck? I'm going to start showing them off because I want to see what everybody thinks.
Ooh, it's show and tell.
It is show and tell.
Yay.
Actually, I got quite a few items here, which is really nice. Okay. I'm going to start off with the least impressive to the, some of the better ones. One of the smaller things that you were going to be in is a little compact, little survival shovel. You can put it off. There's a pouch for it. But you can also add more stuff than just the shovel to, just to help carry things.
Well, you can actually nest things inside that shovel because I know that shovel. I've seen it before, so you can nest things on the inside of it.
I think there's another part of the handle I'm missing, but I'm okay with that. I got even a small. Hey, Deb. I think this being this small is actually really good. It's makes it about a foot tall. You don't really need a lot of,
Make a cat hole.
Yeah. It'd be a cat hole or a Dakota fire hole, stuff like that. But that's it's got a little. I wouldn't call this a saw, but it is what it is. The only thing I would say I would 100% say would work 100% of the time would probably be the bottle opener.
Just in case.
That's one. The first item that this is also for those people who just came in was donated by Bruno, otherwise known as Big Mike, because I know him. So I'm the only one that calls him Big Mike. Second item is 2 Mylar survival blankets. These came from survivalfrog.com. So these are actual survival, site stuff. And this one's actually fairly big, 60 by 84. So that's 7 feet by, 5 feet. That should cover up a lot of people with this many here. Or you can make a little shelter over it, yourself for that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think so far? I'm still reaching back behind me because I got more stuff.
And wait, there's more, everyone. There's still more.
I'm still looking for some of the items I put down here, and I forgot where I put it. What did I do with it? I just had it. Well, this is behind me. I don't know. I'm sitting on it. Oh, I was sitting on it. Okay. This one here, I think, came with the shovel, but I can't verify that fact. But it looks like it might have fit in the shovel. It's a little fishing survival kit, a little survival knife.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
cool.
know what this is. Right there, could be a lure, could be something. I have no idea. But it's got couple little tiny little hooks. I'm not sure if you guys can see them. They're really tiny. But I think this goes with the little shovel,
Let's go.
in my opinion. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have someone's gonna be going to town on this, keeping dry at the very least. The next one, I'm not sure how many people have heard of survival shoelaces. This is also by survivalfrog.com. And this one here has the multiple strands of survival
Hey,
cord.
Frontier Survival.
Hey, how you doing, Heath?
Hey, Heath. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you for a long time. It's a
Yep, he pops in from time to time. And
Nice to see him.
we were going over some of the items that one of our people here who's going to be donating for the go bag that we're building to give away. And so far, we have showed off a little small survival shovel, some survival blankets, little small survival kit that came in with the survival shovel. And I was going to add the survival shoelaces. It's got the built-in ferro rod and a couple other things. These are like $10 items, folks. These are not just your cheapy everyday items. So this is pretty good. And the last, not including the 3 or 4 garbage bags he threw in as well, which is a good touch. But here's the big one here. I think it's really cool. It's a survival grenade. First aid survival kit. It's got a big ferro rod in here. It's got a little knife in here, fishing kit, a whole bunch of stuff. So we can clip this to the outside of the bag and all those other stuff. So,
Oh yeah, those are cool items. Very
I
useful.
think I like the shoelaces. I was tempted to keep them for myself. But, well, here's the reason why I'm not sure if I have my boots here, but I generally lace up my boots with paracord.
Mhm.
Generally, that's my everyday thing I do. But I've always wanted to get survival, shoelaces, but I just haven't had the time or money to do so. But that's a
You
good.
could swap it out with some paracord.
Yeah. No one's thrown in paracord yet, but I wouldn't put it past Cliff to throw some in because he's got.
Oh yeah. Cliff will definitely. I know for sure he'll put something in.
But that's on top of the other items that we're already putting in. I'm putting in the survival bivvy and the flint and steel fire kit, and then the stuff that you guys are extra donating with the knives, which we have not shown yet. Jason, could you show that off again, please?
Yeah.
This is in addition to the other stuff that we've already decided to add.
I couldn't pass up this deal. That's why.
Speaking of Bruno, he just got here. Hey, Mike, we're adding some more stuff. They loved your items that you donated. Yes, I like the knife.
Yeah. I couldn't pass these up. Not for the price I got them for.
But it's not about the
here's my
price;
set
it's the
here.
practicality of the items themselves. So that's
Yeah,
what we
this is
do.
the knife.
Yeah,
here.
the useful things.
Here's the knife.
Yep, it's a spring assist. That's nice.
And the kid just got home. I hear her motorcycle.
What kind of
Yeah.
steel is
No,
it?
that's good.
And this one goes out quite a bit of ways.
Yep. Don't discount a good box knife, folks. It can do wonders. Except you can't shave with it. That's the only thing I wouldn't do. But let's see here. Cliff had a bunch of
Wait.
stuff he was adding, so. And Jenny's adding a Sawyer waterproof battery. So that's going to be cool.
Sorry about the ride.
Oh, his mom, who recently passed away, came up with these goodies. So this is from Nancy, his mom. All these nice little survival frog items. So thank you, Nancy, wherever you may be. I'm sure she's going to watch.
Mm. Mhm.
She was an awesome lady, by the way. She loved to go into comedy clubs, the whole 9 yards. So, yes, I know. It'd probably be more like shaving your back or you're saving your toes or something like that, Rob. I shave a little bit, but only in the summertime do I shave. In the wintertime, I go full beard. It just because, weather related. I forgot to say, he did throw in one extra thing of just regular shoelaces. These are the Kiwi ones, outdoor shoelaces. Can't really discount having a good pair of shoelaces because you never know what should happen. Unless you watched any of the Dual Survival when Dave Cadbury had to lose his shoelaces.
I think I remember that episode now.
It was the skunk episode.
Yeah. With Cody Lundin. If I remember right. Yeah.
As much as the drama and stuff they say about all that show, it was still a good show. I don't care. Ounces make pounds. Got to be careful. Yes, one of the things that we were joking about before we started live tonight was weighing the bag once we get everything in it. Okay, I would
20 pounds later.
I would say this: in case of duplicate items, we will do a giveaway. Whoever's there, or maybe on stream, I don't know, to those people who just give the extras away. I think I'm just putting that out there. You guys give me your opinion.
Well, you could do like a second place, third place prizes too.
Good idea.
No.
So
that way, everyone has a chance to win.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing? He's been here before. Yep, now we're down to 9. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? Okay, so we'll figure something out. So I'll use my bingo roller and I'll keep on rolling until somebody gets it. Everything gets gone.
Everything must go.
Everything must go. Hey, the less you have to take home with you, the better, unless you win. And then you got more to take home with you. The one person I want to worry about is Deb. She was packing for the apocalypse. So I just want to make sure she doesn't overpack for this trip. She's a reenactor.
Yeah, leave some room for that bag.
What was that?
I said leave some room for that bag just in case, everyone.
Yeah. Hey,
you might need the room.
Remember, it can go in your passenger seat. If you got company, just make sure it doesn't go on the roof. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be going in this bag. We're going to make sure it's, I'm sure we're going to give a lot of advice to whoever the winner is. How to set it up, how to wear it properly, how to pack it properly.
Oh yeah, the knowledge to go along with the gear.
Yeah, because there's a lot of us who do backpacking, like myself. Like AT does some backpacking. He does a lot of backpacking. Some people who have been in the military, some who haven't, but they have more experience than I do about certain things. Mm-hmm. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to give them the best foot forward, with exception of foot gear, which my wife can actually give advice on because she works in a shoe store. She's not listening to me right now.
Oh, the prizes will be done at the gathering, Cody.
Okay, we're going to be doing a go bag or get home bag or whatever you want to call it.
Bag.
A what?
Egress.
An egress bag. A bug out bag, whatever you want to call it. But this is a lightweight one. So that's why I was saying it's more of a go bag if you're trying to get home. Because it's not going to be super packed with heavy stuff. Because the only thing we haven't thrown in there is food. But we have ways of procuring food within here. With the little fishing kits that we have here. I see at least 2 or 3 fishing kits so far. No outright fishing gear, not like this little fishing pen that he's got, which would probably be a good idea. But I don't know how could you do me a favor, Jason, in one of your future videos?
What's that?
Yeah, I need a favor from you, if I may, please.
Hmm.
Do a review on the fishing pen.
On the what?
On the fishing pole, pen fishing pole.
Oh, yeah, I should do that, huh?
Yeah. Because if a case of emergency, that would probably be a good idea. I mean, if I had an extra pocket fisherman, I would throw that in there. But that might be a little bit much for some
These
people.
aren't inexpensive enough.
How much are they?
I think you can get a whole kit for like $50.
I'm putting $50 into the bag. We
You guys
need
are
that
taking the
gas
bag, and you're getting the knives. I need a new backpack.
That's with the reel and everything else too.
Yeah. Oh, I understand that. I actually been through this. Is the bag that I carry every day. It's actually the second one I got because the first one I ordered didn't come with everything it was supposed to. And since then, I've wore out the straps. I've worn out some molly webbing and a whole bunch of other stuff because they say I carry too much. But I'd rather have it than not need it and not have it.
Now you sound like Deb.
Right.
Well, the thing is, we are cut from the same cloth, literally. She is a reenactor, like me, and but I'm an archer. I'm a hunter. I'm a fisher. I can't count myself a fisherman, but I'm a guy who likes to fish because I will still swear to my dying days I am the worst fisherman in our entire group. But I have fun with what I catch. You better believe it.
Want my chicken?
Yes, yes, I do. You didn't specify who.
It's too spicy. I can't eat it.
Okay. Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Hi, JJ.
Hi, G.
Hey, what's going on, JJ?
We are going through some of the items that were donated by Bruno, Bob there, otherwise known as Big Mike in my book. He got some really cool items that were made into addition to the gear that we have already discussed previously. I have not written down everything yet. If someone can help me keep a list, I would greatly appreciate it because I am extremely dyslexic and I have trouble keeping things straight. But maybe we can ask Cliff to do that possibly, or Deb or somebody who can keep an eye on how much stuff we're putting in this thing. Oh, is Blake still here? Because I actually have a question for him.
I haven't
He
seen.
said he has a
before.
bag of stuff he's adding, but he didn't specify what it was.
Nope.
Because I'm going to go back a little bit.
And it was a box.
It was a box of goodies or something. Let me double check. Oh, that's what he said. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. So I think one of the things we could do out there is like make a big to-do about loading up the bag once we, before we do the drawing. So everybody knows what's in it. So what's in the bag? This is what's in the bag. And who donated what and who's entered. And I'll make sure to give everybody a number who did donate so they can actually be entered to try to win it. I already got a truck. I got a backpack. I got two backpacks. 3. I got a bushcraft. I got a regular day go bag and my hiking backpack. So, and I don't have enough. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going on. We got Cody Country is in here, which is really cool. Oh man, we're just. Yeah, I know. I get excited, don't I? Now I haven't even had my Pepsi yet. I don't drink, just to let you know, CR. So just like, which is really funny compared to where I work. I work in an alcohol distribution warehouse. I like to collect alcohol, but for a reason. It makes good trade items in the case of apocalypse.
Well, I don't drink much anymore.
I
gave it up.
Service, I drank, but as soon as I got out, I stopped. But that's cool. Oh man, is there anything that you've seen or heard us mention, CR, that you would want to add to it besides the 3mm bags?
I mean,
I guess the only thing I could think of that I haven't seen myself is a cooking kit of some kind.
A what?
Even if it's just a simple Stanley cup, folding cup, they could use to heat water in.
Oh.
Something. Because the container that Jenny's putting in is a plastic water bottle with a built-in filter from Sawyer. Simple, to the point, that kind of thing. But no one's put in any kind of container to cook in or food to eat out of. By the way, for those people who watched me do the thing about the MRE that I picked up, Ian ate the entire thing. He loved the chili.
Oh, so he did like it. I didn't know if he ate it because he was hungry or if because he liked it.
Both. He loves the idea. I think we lost CR.
Oh,
he'll be back hopefully. CR, please come back to us. That would work, Cody. That would definitely work.
Let me get my glasses on.
That is very cool. But the thing is, I mean, I've loved the outdoors all my life because we were growing up. We had to hunt, we had to fish, we went camping and all that stuff. I didn't know that we were poor, if that makes any sense. We just did those things because I thought they were fun, not realizing we were putting food on the table or saving money because camping was cheaper than rent. That kind of thing. So, yeah, that's what it used to be back in the late 60s, early 70s. For those people who are old like me.
Yeah, we always thought Mom was dieting. She didn't eat because there wasn't enough.
So that kind of thing. And when I ate a lot of rice growing up.
Yeah, well, we grew our own food. We had harvested our own animals.
We hunted. We had one rabbit, not like Jenny. Jenny used to raise rabbits for food, but hunting and fishing and anything like that was like second nature, something we had to do. We went out, we had to bring something back.
Oh, they found on that in the city.
Yeah.
Well, we lived in a small town. Welcome back.
I lost connection to my Wi-Fi extender. I'm like, oh, of course, right when I'm starting to talk.
I was wondering what was going on.
I don't usually like to slip out like that. Always seems short. Anyways, you were saying, oh, what would I add besides the 3 mil contractor bag? I don't know how much I said that you guys caught.
I knew about the bag, the little bags, but you didn't. I didn't get what you had after that because you dropped off.
Oh, well, I was thinking,
because you've seen some of the stuff I'm showing that we're going to be going in the bag.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of different kits, and obviously I have my own kits here, so I'm just kind of thinking about what I would want to put in. So, but I mean, there could be specific items that you might want to put, like
this.
Well, let's say like foot powder, right? Foot powder is one of those things, chafing and blisters and stuff like that.
That
they can be annoying.
That would be under a med kit. CR technically, since I was a medic, and I would put in down moleskin.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to sound weird. Roll-on deodorant or antiperspirant. Roll-on because you use that. You okay?
You good, Molly?
That's normal. Okay. Sorry, honey.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Well, you use roll-on antiperspirant on your feet before you have to go anywhere for like 3 days prior to where you're having to get out. It'll help reduce the chances of blisters.
Yeah, because again, blisters when you're walking isn't great.
Yep, that and having moleskin. Those should always be in your bags. Okay, every time I go, I see my blow case. Oh yeah, I don't have I have a compound. But I don't use it because I don't like compounds. I can't feel them. My 100-pound longbow, my 75-pound longbow, my 65-pound recurve, those kind of things. I carry a bow with me everywhere I go. And for those people who are coming to the gathering, will see it in person. I got a SAS Atmos survival longbow. actually pretty cool.
Oh, speak of essay, that reminds me. I guess some knowledge in terms of let's say a book or whatever, right? Let's just say like even a survival guide could be useful too.
Deb's bringing me a Army survival manual.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I don't have that one. I mean, even though I was in the Army,
Yes.
I just
never
wanna
got
read
that one, which is really
Eight
surprising. It was
cinnamon
never in
buns,
any of my
yeah.
medic gear.
A fry pan, a pot.
How about in terms of let's see, if we go down to 10Cs, a candling device like a flashlight.
Keep it all together.
We don't have.
Well,
No one has put in any candles yet, or I
Okay.
mean, no headlamps, no flashlights, that kind of thing.
For the bag.
But I mean,
Bag, but we got one for
I have some here.
I mean,
Actually, I've got one brand new one. I haven't even done anything with. I'll get it.
Mhm.
It just needs batteries. Jenny actually got this one for me for Christmas. Just simple little
Yeah,
LED
the
flashlight.
9 LED ones. Yeah.
And it's a Chinese, cheapy thing. Takes
I have a
three
pink one.
AA battery, AAA batteries, but it's waterproof or at least water resistant.
Mhm.
But that will work as some kind of kindling device,
Mhm.
or you just throw in some 15-hour. If you're going to be, because this is going to be a go bag, you want to go light as possible. So
so aluminum for the mess kit, right?
aluminum would work.
Mhm.
If the only thing that's titanium that's going into this kit is the knife, the utensil set from Cliff. He just got that in a one of his boxes from Olight. He did that unboxing a few weeks ago, and he's throwing that in there. Hey, Cody, I'll be right there. Give me a second. There you are.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, I've got my thumbnail on because I'm shirtless and in boxers because it's comfortable inside right now. Sorry, I've never been much.
That's
fine.
okay.
I
all
always
good.
I'm
know
the
It's
one
all
it
that's
was
showing
all
my
good.
face here, folks, so don't worry about it. And if
Hey,
you're
I
really
got-
worried about
I
throwing
got
a
a
shirt on,
slightly handsome face. It ain't super pretty, but I mean,
who says I'm pretty? I don't.
Well,
Well,
I think
I'm-
Cliff said it once.
if I have to give a description, what I roughly look like, it's part of the reason why I don't want to cut my beard is because I I wouldn't say kind of. I feel like I look like a few different people, and my hairstyle on my face is done a certain way. But right now, I look like Ragnar from the show Vikings on the History Channel.
Oh, that's cool.
I keep it
right?
short up top because I'm going bald, but I have the beard at the right length. It looks as wiry as his does in the show, and I have blue eyes, and I kind of do have that some Viking blood in me to a degree, and I know that because of my German stuff, along with Native American, which is why I don't have a lot of chest hair because
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bruno,
Well, then
yes,
that
would
means
probably
my
be
husband
that
has no
survival
Native
manual.
American in
You
him.
knew.
So let me stick on the shirt. So at least maybe I can put my half pretty face up there.
So, what do you think of some of the items so far?
What's that?
What do you think of some of the items that I've showed off so far?
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, okay, then I'll have to.
I recently just got into the chat. I was
Okay,
doing
then I will
something when
start
when your
What do you
notification popped up. I was like, all right, he's live. Let me finish what I'm doing so I can get over there and say hey to the crew and everybody else.
Okay, I'll do a whole thing on the kits.
Well,
and stuff.
I mean, I'm not going to be there because I've got things to take care of, and life for me is much more difficult, as I explained the last time. And
But
somebody
some of the
said
items I'm gonna be showing
yes,
is going to be given away at the
right,
gathering
and
for
I think
people
you
out there.
even. Yeah, and I think you even said somebody down here in Texas may have been willing to come get me, but I would love to go, but I've got things to do, which is to deal with
Family and
the
life
system.
comes first, always.
Well, it's not I don't really have family. It's me and only me to look out for me because
Life
I'm the
comes first.
statistic that the system has created in this day and age, but I handle it better than most, which is why I'm a very, or as in the movie Young Guns, in that one scene where the dude's like, I'm going to go get Billy the Kid, and he doesn't realize he's talking to him, and he looks at him and goes, you're a testy little cuss, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I don't know when to shut my mouth because I don't put up with what I know is wrong. Just because there's a law doesn't make it right. Without going into a whole bunch of other crap, I basically said he's coming after me for the dumb crap and wanting money. And it's like, okay, I go days without food, and yet you want me to pay $180 for a no light on a bike? What? And yet I come into court homeless, but I look better dressed than everybody else in here for court that has a home and a car and can't present themselves remotely appropriately in a courtroom.
Cody, I've been there multiple times.
And here's the funny thing: when I told the judge, I'm not going to pay that. I said, I'm not paying it. I'm sorry, I can't be a part of this continuous dysfunction of things. She goes, oh, I'm here to uphold the law. I said, no, you're a judge. You're here to make a judgment call that gives you discrepancy. Considering, huh?
The word is discretion.
Well, discretion is the more appropriate term. It's sort of a derivative, but yes, you're right. I think she understood what I meant. I was trying not to get stressed out. And
just breathe is all I'm going to tell you.
Right, and because I see so much going on everywhere, and it's just, I like when our world comes to the point where I have to run people off the train for doing drugs, and they want to bark at me because they're pregnant. I'm like, what just happened? And I'm on the side of police all the time because I know what they go through. I've done it myself to protect the city around me. And that's why I don't like they have a chance to address themselves in the community. This one particular city has had problems. So it's not so much the other city that's coming after me for the dumb crap, because they're really sort of not. I'm just stressed out. And like I said, that one city, Dallas, actually took my firearm. But in that moment when they said, we're not charging you with your weapon, I took a deep breath and I just relaxed at least a little bit, because I knew at that point my record was no longer an issue for me to own, and I was going to get my firearm back. And I knew that. It'll be 6 months because of the bureaucracy waiting game of court, but I will be getting it back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what made me upset about that is because I had only had my firearm for about 5 months. I got it the day after 9/11 of last year, which was super symbolic for it. It felt right to have gotten it that day. And I thought, all right, well, I don't have any ammunition at the moment. I finally got me some ammunition. I found a good place for really cheap ammunition in the northern Dallas County area, and they do really well for guns and other stuff. So if anybody's interested or maybe even wants to call and order, because they got really good stuff cheap. But
just let you know, I got to keep it, because I am monetized. I want to make sure to keep.
That's why I wasn't gonna say, yeah. I would just. I mean, I could pass along through the grapevine if anything, but I mean,
that's fine. That's perfect.
And they probably wouldn't care. They're actually pretty nice. They're like, dude, you're doing us a favor. We've gotten a few people that spoke about it. So, but anyway,
I just want to be careful. I don't want to get dinged.
Right. Which it's a whole algorithm issue, not even them. So, right. Basically, after they took my firearm, after I bought my firearm and I finally got ammunition, I'm thinking, all right, well, I've got a little bit of money saved up. I'm catching some odd and end jobs and things here and there. I'm in a perfect position to go get my CHL. And some people are like, well, why? You don't need it anymore. I'm like, well, that depends on how you look at it. For one, I think of two main reasons. That opens up a crap ton of job opportunities for me, considering one of the last times I went to the range officers were like, dude, you're good at this. You need to get your CHL and go get yourself a job, something like this. You'd be great at it.
You can work at a range.
Yeah,
Eagle. That's being a good daddy.
Eagle. He had to give his daughter some antibiotics. So
yeah, that's being a good daddy.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Eagle. I've got to be right back because I've got to go take mine. I forgot to take them. I was supposed to take them right after supper. So go right ahead. I'm going to go take them.
So basically, I was all amped up when I finally got my ammunition and a working proper, brand new, hadn't been used but once because I made sure it worked. Because you always want to make sure your firearm works at least once. But I was all amped up because I was, look, man, I'm about to open up job opportunities. Not just that, regardless of not having a CHL does you a lot of good in a lot of ways. Because the second you pull it out and show it, that immediately sets a standard for what you are already capable of that has been proven by certification. And if you hand that over to an officer, they're going to go, okay, we can already relax because this man's got a CHL and he knows what he's doing.
Oh, I feel so stressed out right now.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to just stay away from turd people. Not that anybody in here is a turd, but like everything around me seems to be people want to make stupid choices, and I have to correct people. I'm like, that's going to get you hurt or this or that or whatever, and people don't like that. I'm like, I can't ignore it because ignoring it makes it okay. But anyway, hunting, fishing, and outdoorsy stuff, everybody, because apparently the seasons are upon us. Down here in Texas, the weather's been a beautiful 60 to 70 something degrees for like the last week. The fishing's picking up. The crappie are biting. I've been watching people pulling stripers out of the spillways.
Nice.
There's actually a dude on YouTube named Mr. Slabber from my area. He does a lot of crappie and bluegill videos because that's what he's usually into. He keeps the harvest to eat, and he's been killing the crappie. He was at a spot that I hunker down at outside sometimes that he was pulling keepers out left and right, and I was like, I already knew it. They're off in them coves.
Okay.
Nice.
Let some other people talk for a bit, okay?
Oh, he's talking about crappie and stripers now.
What?
Crappie and bluegill.
No, he says stripers.
Stripers too. I was saying that the local spillway people pull crappie.
Handling license, I think. What CHL stand for? The license to carry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I forgot to pay attention to chat. That's my flaw.
Yeah. Canadian Hockey League. And hey, if that's what you like.
That's what I find. That's what I find.
Now you think of me think of hockey movies. Dang it.
Dang it.
Wait, what?
Okay, this is just going off tangent, folks. Favorite hockey movie? Go. If you got one. Favorite hockey movie, if you have one. I can name
Mighty
three.
Ducks? Mighty Ducks?
Mighty Ducks is a good one. Not my favorite, but it's a good one. I'm a firm believer in Mystery Alaska right now. Nobody knows that one.
No.
Happy Gilmore?
He started
That's
playing
what
hockey.
you call it.
Counts because he started off as a hockey player.
Right.
There was Rob Lowe was in one. What was that name of that one?
Was that a Ducks?
Mighty Ducks for me because I'm 38 and I was born in that demographic era. It was one of them. It wasn't my favorite though.
Yeah, that was good.
Youngblood was a good one. Was the name of the movie I was trying to remember. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of that
I
one.
still like the Hanson brothers.
Oh, you're talking about Slapshot.
Yes.
I was thinking slap shots.
One of my favorite hockey movies, man.
Did you see
slap shots?
another
Yeah. It's Paul Newman.
Paul Newman, the original? They did a remake.
Oh, did they?
Almost as good.
Yeah.
Goon is another good one if you really like that kind of thing. There's actually one called Hockey Moms. Not bad. About a women's hockey team.
It sounds like Karen who went hockey mode.
Excuse me.
82.
You get me started on B movies, then we're down a rabbit hole. I'm probably going to lose. But that and archery, those kind of things. I love, and thrift shopping and a whole bunch of other topics I can get into. Okay.
So I'm about to show my face in case anybody's curious.
There you are. So
If
where
I
are you
just
at right
need the-
now?
I just need the tattoos, and I'd be Ragnar.
Well, you could get a little skull cap that looks like it.
Right. Well, I mean, there was a band. Okay, so there's a band named Hylung that plays some of the music for that show, and they were in Dallas in Deep Elm not too long ago, and the Deep Elm was packed because of it, and their tickets were expensive. But I kept getting looks, and then I realized, oh yeah, I could probably look like Ragnar a little bit.
I don't know about blue states or red states or anything like that, Eagle. I go by people. I don't go by political standings right now because too many. When you start talking politics, that's a hot button topic which gets people's blood riled. And I try to keep it neutral here. So we will talk firearms eventually, but not today. Sorry about that, Cody. But just
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, time and place. Time and place.
yep. Just not, now, Jason. On the other hand, if you want to talk about firearms on his channel, he's
Right.
like air rifles and stuff that is just sweet if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not, but
For me, I just try not to overdo it, just because. I mean, even if it's not a touchy issue, it just kind of gets boring after a while because I've been around it
every
so
other
much in my
channel
life.
talks about this stuff already.
It's exactly
channel
that's
is
why I
weird.
overload.
Yeah, we got the gathering coming up that we're going to be talking about, which was I got some stuff I want to show people who haven't seen it yet, and they're really cool items, I believe. Anyway, if those people who have already seen it, comment. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do it again, starting from scratch, the lowest to highest, as I called it.
I'm gonna pay attention now that I can. Now he's about to show it since I'm here.
First thing that I was showing off was the little shovel.
Oh, see, those are awesome.
The CR
Those
says
are
for a
awesome.
cat hole, or I was saying for a small Dakota fire hole, or bury your trash,
Mhm.
whatever you want to
A
do.
snake charmer.
Yes,
Snake
probably
charmer.
use it
That's what
you know,
That's my job.
play whack-a-mole.
That's my job.
If you want to play whack-a-mole,
Molly.
you can do that.
I've seen
It
the
comes with a
ones
nice
that
little
are like
pouch.
that have like a blade and everything else and screwdrivers built all into it, like almost an ultimate survival tool shovel. and stuff.
This was probably longer, but it for the kit that we're building for the goat bag that we're building,
Yeah, it needs to be
this
more.
is more than sufficient.
That actually reminds me of the old like field knives that used to come with the compass and the pack of a little bit of
You
matches.
mean the compass? Like I
The old
said,
knives that look like the bootleg, like Rambo knife almost, but
yeah,
smaller.
this I think this came with it. It's got a little knife in there, and it's got some fishing hooks. For some reason, it's got
Yep.
nails.
Yep.
And
Fishing line hooks. Matches, and a couple.
yeah, it's got got some metal leaders in here. So that's actually pretty cool. So this has got the little fish kit.
Google fish kit.
Did you want me to add that camping kit?
Which camping kit is that, Molly?
It's a aluminum, and it's got a fry pan, a little pot, 2 plates, 2 bowls
Okay, I think you guys have donated enough.
for like $15.
I know you could do that if you want to, but we got to let somebody else donate stuff too, so they can actually have
Okay,
a
sure.
chance. If that's okay with you,
Okay.
unless Katie or Jessica wants to throw it in and say they're doing it for that, then that's different. That means they get a chance to win it.
Oh, they're not interested.
Yeah, Dad.
So let's see. Eagle, I'm sure he'd be interested if you could send something. I'm sure. I know Rob. If Rob's throwing in stickers, does that count?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. So having something, he sends something across the pond, or wait till he gets here and we just hand it to him. Yes, if he wins it, that's the big deal. But we're going to make sure it's a good, comprehensive kit, not too heavy. We are going to weigh it. Blake, do you have a fish scale? If not, I'm sure Cornfed has one. We're going to weigh this freaking bag before we leave. Everybody will know how much it weighs.
20 pounds.
Oh, I bet it's going to be more than that.
Oh, I was aiming low on it. I was not saying 30.
At the 30, I think the 30 liter bag, I believe. Isn't that right, Jason?
So I was
How
occupied.
many liters is that bag?
30.
Yeah,
30. Yeah. The
You're
30
right.
liter bag. So I'm sure we're going to be using every inch of this bag, inside and out. But we're going to make sure it's, packed right. We're going to make sure whoever wins it is going to be, it's going to work for. Because
Yeah, ready to go.
How many items in total are in the
Bruno, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Now I got to start from scratch again. Dang it. Okay.
Oh, look who it is. Hi, Huga. Look who it is.
Okay.
Good to see
We
you.
got some new items that were donated by Bruno Elric Bob, otherwise known as my friend Big Mike. He doesn't go by his real name in here, but I do call him Big Mike. I've got, I keep on putting stuff down. I keep on forgetting where I put it. Okay. The folding shovel, first thing.
Hey,
Simple.
CR, I saw you.
Second thing, 2 survival blankets.
Commercial.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me because I missed it at 7:30.
I didn't get one to this time.
So wait a minute. Quick question with the commercial. How do people notice that it's on?
Yeah, I didn't get one either, but she says she's got one.
Give me.
Okay, so they must be running
really?
the stream on a different.
I got one too. I got eBay Motors again. Now I've got Nutrisystems.
That's why I joined the panel, so I wouldn't have to see it.
That's on the YouTube side.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Mini clothes washer for hand washing. We have, someone could throw in some hand sanitizer, which would not be a bad thing overall anyway. But Spam Museum in Austin, Minnesota.
The Spam Museum in Austin.
I didn't know there was one.
Neither did I.
That's new to me.
I think it's Austin, Montana. MN.
Amen.
Spam Museum.
Did you see what Blake said, Jason?
Jason almost got a rat today at work.
With a
With a
slingshot.
slingshot.
He just missed. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
okay. I didn't. That sounds interesting. That one. I'm still on Nutrisystems. When are they still going? Oh, it's got 5 more seconds. Okay. I'm not even watching the YouTube side. I'm just on the StreamYard side. But I got
When
it
you said you almost got it right, that makes me want to go. That reminds me that I want to go downtown with my wrist rock and get up the box so I'm on the damn train station.
Okay, let me know, folks, when the commercials are over, so I can start from scratch again.
I think it started a trend where he has to start from scratch 4 times though.
It probably has, because as soon as someone new comes in and say, "What were you guys talking about?" You have to start from scratch. Okay, we're building the go bag. We have donated by Molly and Jason. They added a knife recently, a knife and 2 box knives to go with it. So that's really, really freaking cool. I'm adding a give me something I can remember where I put it. Oh, here it is. I'm adding a emergency bivy.
Emergency what?
It's like a thermal sleeping bag.
Oh, okay.
It's from it's from SOL. SOL. The Survive Outdoors Longer. With the gift from Big Mike, he put in 2 survival blankets from survivalfrog.com. In addition to that, survival shoelaces, which has a bunch of really cool stuff. Let me put myself big for you guys can see me a little better.
I was supposed to say, man, I'm see better.
There we go. Okay, starting again. There's the shovel, like I said. The survival emergency blankets from survivalfrog.com. That's the size 5 by 7. 2 of those. Survival shoelaces. We got a built-in ferrule rod, that kind of thing. I almost kept these, folks. Just 'cause
One question about those. You say survival shoelaces with a what rod?
a ferrule rod.
You mean like for striking to make for a fire or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking something like you could cut through a tree because of the way you can use rope sometimes as a.
This one's got a little survival kit. Got different stuff inside it of the cord itself.
Okay.
So you break it down into I think there's wire in there and a whole bunch of other things for using.
Right, like I said, you shake it and cut a tree with it, and all.
We didn't. There's nothing that cuts trees yet. We do have something on the. Give me a second here.
I'm jealous of that little fishing pole.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, this here's got a little saw blade on it, but we're not doing it. Okay, now the last thing, well, second to last thing, is a couple things. This was actually a little fishing kit with a little razor blade knife. It's going to go in with it came with the shovel. But this is the big item here that he's given. This is by his mom, we got this from his mom, who recently passed away, by the way. This is Nancy's donation. This is a little survival grenade. There's a ferro rod in there. There's a fishing kit in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there, as well as the paracord. So that's one donation. And there's 3 garbage bags. So there's that. That's one person's donation. Oh, and regular shoelaces if you need them. So there you go. What do you guys think?
Pretty good.
MacGyver shoelaces, definitely.
I got a question. Is it weird if I when I find random shoes on the ground that I claim the shoelaces?
I've seen people do that.
I've seen people do that too.
I feel like I'm some kind of nut or weirdo that does that, but I'm thinking prepper.
Oh, I use my shoelaces for my personal boots. Yeah, I'll show you. Paracord. I use paracord for my boots.
That's somewhat like my boots. Well, okay, so my hunting boots right here. These. Let me show you one of my boots.
Yeah, you should.
I love these boots. These are comfortable. They're super quiet, and it's almost basically like paracord.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I love my boots.
Unfortunately, mine are wore out. Mine are wore out.
Oh yeah, mine are starting to top.
Well, the fact is that I have extremely wide feet, 6x wide. Not just double wide, 6x wide.
And I've got flat feet too. And I mean flat as a 2x4.
But I got what my wife calls hobbit feet.
I got some hairy toes, yeah.
I don't have that. But
I just said that the other day, dude, every time I look down, I don't have big feet like a hobbit, but I have the hairy, baby hobbit foot or something.
Okay. So one of the other things that I was adding to the kit that I talked to in the past, besides the little bivy bag that I'm throwing in a little fire kit.
Ooh.
Which includes a little mini fire steel.
Ooh.
Flint.
Ah.
A lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Got some char cloth in there, but it's kind of falling apart, so I need to add more. Some fat wood.
In the bag.
So
That's fine.
and it's coming in this kit for you can make your char cloth, and this kit on the outside. I'll put everything in. That way you don't get soot everywhere. So there's that.
So I'm throwing 2 of these in, since I got a whole bunch of them.
What are they?
The fire starters.
Oh yeah, fire starters.
20
Those
minutes.
are good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that way, whoever gets it, they'll have a way to, get fire going as well as get some food, some kind. Like I said, I told Molly no on adding more stuff because everybody on the panel, those of us on the panel who are going to the gathering, have added quite a bit already. So we're gonna need a curve.
I wish I could come because honestly, I probably got a few things that I could a small box worth of stuff I could just throw in.
Oh,
because
that's what
random stuff
Blake
that
is
I
doing that
have
already.
that I keep and find. I would give this to somebody that they would love to have that.
Throw something in.
Deb is making fun of my hobbit feet, hun. When I say big feet,
Rainy day.
big freaking feet.
These
Yeah,
you
but
say
I
for a rainy
got
day.
some baby hobbit feet.
I've got some big ones. I'm not even tall. I'm only 5'8", but I'm
Oh,
not.
I'm like 5'10" to 6 or 6 foot if I really stretch it and not slouching.
Yeah, I'm only 5'8", but I'm very strong. But I don't, pulling a 100-pound
The
longbow.
stocky bodybuilder type.
But the thing is, it's going to be a good kit. I don't want to overburden anybody, and we got a bunch of people bringing in a bunch of stuff. And like I said, Jenny's going to be adding the water filter bottle, so we'll have water available, the ability to carry water and filter it. So we have some fishing gear, so you can probably procure some food if you needed to.
I have a bunch of that I could spare if I had a chance to go. I could toss a bunch of fishing gear.
I understand that, but you don't have to. But
No. Well, I mean, this is just the person I am. Whether I'm in the position I am or not, I have so much of it, and I keep it because I'm like, look, I know somebody one day is going to be interested, and I'm going to go, hey, I got a great gift for you, and give them just like a bag full of stuff, and they're like, what's this, dude? I collect, I find freebies all the time. You need it, learn it, go have fun, go be outdoors. This is all you need right here. Even if it's not someone part of my family or whatever.
I'm trying my best not to claim these shoelaces.
Well, if I win, I'll give them to you.
Huh?
If I win, I'll let you have them.
Well, if they end up missing, we know where they went.
Well, the thing is, I've been looking on their website, survivalfor.com, and I can't find them on the website. I found this, but I did not find. I found the Mylar blankets, but I did not find the little shoelaces. So, South Georgia Bubba feet. My feet are not very long. They're only size 10, but they're 6X wide. I've blown out so many combat boots when I was in the service. I actually got asked by a colonel once, son, why is your toe sticking out the side of your boot? Because I can't find boots that fit. And by the end of the day, I had boots that fit, which was totally first time I've ever had a comfortable pair of boots in my entire career in the military. So, yes.
Quick question about like outdoor and survival gear. So recently I it's not very far of a subject one can go into per se, but where are people on the concept of hammocks?
I've tried them. I can't get comfortable because it keeps on, I feel like I'm curling my shoulders in. I'm a side sleeper. So
that's the part of the reason why I'm stuck. So you and me on the same page with that. I'm glad I found your channel because
Jason's a side sleeper too, I believe.
Yeah, I don't do well in hammocks.
Yeah,
I've been trying to think of a way to counter that attribute so that we could people that are like us that have that issue could get in, because hammocks are not that bad. They're cheap and they can actually hold quite a bit if they're made with the right materials. And that's the one factor, that side sleeping and everything's weird.
No, not for me. I've got a French Army Commando tent, which I picked up from Amazon, $50.
That super tough material that they made the satchels and stuff. Yeah, that's why I found the satchel and I love it. Because
I've actually lightened it by replacing the poles with my hiking poles. Adding some extensions with some paracord for the corners. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm replacing the stakes with the lighter tri-stakes. Yes, Mac. Oh, sorry. Somebody wants to say hi. Mac. Yes, I know.
Oh, so adorable.
This is Mac. He's a rescue. We got him as a kitten. We originally were we were told he was named Mac. We were thinking, we can call him MacGyver. No, turns out he's Roman, so we call him Macus Attackus.
What?
Macus Attackus. He's Roman. What can we do? I'm an Irishman. What do I know? Okay.
So this is my OTF. It needs to be repainted.
Okay.
It's you can see it's like OT green or yeah
OD green.
OD. Excuse me, my bad.
It's
It's been
okay.
a while since I've been searching up that color for a schematics for a frame so I can build my own. And yeah, but it's not bad. I like it.
I've seen those before. Yeah.
They're illegal in so many states.
I like it, but
I don't think they're legal here in Iowa, though.
No, well, I'm in Texas where everything's just about,
Yeah, you can wear a firearm on your back as long as they can see it, except you can't do it in the schools, banks, and grocery stores.
You can conceal, you can open, and you don't have to have permits to do so. You have to be of age, and you can't do it in certain areas. Yes. Now, do I think open carry is should be done?
I don't want to go into
circumstances.
the legalities of that, Cody, right now because that's
my bad. I forgot. Never mind. We're going to skip that.
We're going to curtail that, okay? For another time,
my bad.
another place. But
it happens. The brain just. Sorry.
Yes, I know. So we're going to table that one, and we're going to go back to what we're talking about.
We're good. Camping gear or something like that.
But we're talking about hammocks, actually, which is a good question, by the way.
That's why I brought that up because I'm still trying to figure out how to solve that issue. I'm thinking of board.
Blake has an answer.
Oh, so I got to read the comments.
It says they have flat hammocks where you can sleep on your side. I don't know anything about those. They're probably not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this thing about if I'm laying on the ground, I know what's below me.
Mm-hmm.
I've had too many people reach up and grab them from underneath, and I don't want space between me and the ground.
Here's the weird thing between me and being when I've slept on the ground is, oddly enough, I really don't get bothered by the bugs unless they're like mosquitoes and chiggers and all that other stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I've literally found scorpions under my leg not bothering me, trying to just stay warm, and I freaked out, but I didn't squish it because he could have been there for I don't know how long.
Well, there's no scorpions here in Iowa, so I don't know.
Oh, I found out real quick that we have a whole bunch of them around here.
You know how you find them really quick? Blacklight.
Yeah, I have a little UV flashlight that I just
UV flashlight will be your friend. But
they taste like
popcorn.
popcorn.
A whole different conversation on a whole different day. But that's the whole thing about insects and poison and all that stuff. And also, I think I might throw in that kit. I have a called the Extractor, which is a venom removal for snake bites and bug bites. Which I've seen that before. They sell them at Walmart. They're not cheap. They're not great, but
I think they say it's like the best option there is until you're like somewhere more professional.
Unless they have some a hospital nearby,
right?
And best way to prevent that is don't get bit, or don't put yourself in a position where you will get bit.
Watch where you walk.
With snakes was arrowhead means you're dead.
Find a coin.
What was that, Jason?
Watch where you walk. You might find money.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
I would look down at the ground a lot, especially when I'm hiking, because we've come around some big snakes and some small snakes. And I think I told this story before, but when I first went backpacking up at Yellow River with Ian, we ran across two snakes. One was 5 foot plus, but this big around, huge corn snake. Friendliest fellow you ever want to meet. Picked him up, moved him off the trail. He was good. Then the little. That was the bad one. He was the poisonous one. I had to go completely around him because that guy was mean. And I was wearing shorts. I didn't want to get bit. And I want to thank Ian for spotting him before I did, because Ian has a major fear of snakes. So,
in Arizona, they did a poll, and over 80% of all snake bites are in the hand.
Yep.
Because someone was reaching down for something and they didn't see it there.
Or they're trying to pick it up, like Steve Irwin.
Or
like me.
Yeah, but remember, Steve Irwin died too. But the thing is, he didn't get die because of snake bite.
No, Stingray.
He
Stingray.
pulled
That
it
was a
out without
completely,
knowing it got him in the heart.
that was completely random anything because most people that doesn't happen. But back to the subject at hand, which was the hammocks. How much are those flat hammocks? Like, I'm not a hammock person. I will not say I'm a ground sleeper just because that's what I'm used to. But I do use a Thermarest sleeping pad. I don't sleep directly on the ground. I'm old, but I'm not dumb.
Right. Well, when I use
Well, maybe
hammock, I'll clear the ground out from under me to be safe.
CR, what was you gonna say?
I was just gonna add. Maybe you guys can add that in some sort of sleeping mat.
Well, I've got
There's
the
plenty out there.
yeah, I've got this. That's something like a sleeping bag, basically. But you're gonna need some kind of padding.
Just sleep on,
Yeah,
right? Sleep
it could
on,
be a yoga
in,
mat.
and over.
It could be a yoga mat, something cheap,
Oh.
piece of foam, whatever.
I
So,
see them from $60 to $270.
For sleeping pads, yes, but for a piece
No,
of
for
foam,
the hammock.
oh, the hammock. Oh,
well,
yeah.
that was what I was about to ask prices in y'all's areas. What did you like at stores, or if you're shopping at a store and not, or even online? How much do you guys spend for hammocks?
I don't, but I do have a
don't.
shop place
I
I
don't.
wanted to take a look at. How the heck?
It's probably more
I found
expensive
a
here in
few-
Canada.
Well, I found some very sturdy
Definitely.
ones, low end but sturdy, and they're super cheap. Like they can hold up to 400, 500 pounds, which is impressive, and hold up to like two people. Not that you would do that, but I mean, if you had to. And they were like $30.
Oh, let me see here. I'm looking up something real quick. So give me a second here. You guys go. Keep on talking. The place where I found my striker, they had a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna check see if they have anything under hammocks.
These on Amazon.
I found
I
one.
know so many different ways of how to start a fire without. I mean, that a Ferris rod is one of them.
Oh,
The ferro rod is.
Ferris rod.
yeah. Did you get one?
Okay.
$6.50.
Okay, I'm gonna put I'm not sure if this link will work, so bear with me, folks. If it doesn't work, I apologize if it's too long or too big, whatever. Oh, that's too big. Let me see if I can.
Wow.
Oh,
Blair,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Video tonight, one from each channel.
Oh yeah, that's long.
click on the where it says Temu hammock outdoor. That'll probably be the one that works. I can remove everything else.
So yeah, the first one.
That's a huge link.
I'm getting rid of them. Don't worry about it.
I'm just looking at it.
But
They must think their stuff is something. Dang.
I don't know. But it's an anti-rollover double home camping artifact adult hammock thing with mosquito netting. $18.38. And yeah, plus
That would be a good item too to consider. Mosquito netting.
the thing is, this was built in.
Oh no, I'm just saying in general. Like, if someone added that in, that'd be very useful item. Mosquito netting.
Yeah, or at least I know you can get into really expensive stuff like with underquilts and things like that. Oh, and here, Cody's back.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Oh.
You're on here twice. How you do? Okay.
I don't even know I had a weird snafu, and this has never happened before. That is weird.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all good.
You're good.
I'm gonna have to figure that one out. That was a glitch.
It was a glitch. But okay. But that was on Temu.com. TEMU.com.
Okay.
That's where I got my big metal striker for like less than $2. Free shipping, no less. The only reason I didn't get more because they ran out. Otherwise, I would have bought a whole bunch of them all at once. But we do have a guy coming to the gathering who is a bladesmith, and he will be making some strikers as well as some fishing gear that he made. So that'll be interesting to see if people can catch stuff with his stuff there. and he sells knives and other things. He's going to be making me a frog gig because we're going frogging.
By any chance,
Oh, that's cool.
Is he going to be making like a fishing hook out of bone?
Don't know.
What you looking for?
Because I've thought about doing that because I know of an area where I find remains from coyotes, not coyote remains, but from their kills and whatnot. And I've thought about making some.
I think he could probably make fish hooks, metal fish hooks. But he was on Forest and Fire, Cody.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Yes, I have a semi-celebrity coming to the gathering.
Awesome.
I've actually known him for a few years, and I didn't realize he was on Forest and Fire until he told me. I go, he's just my friend Adam. That's all I know. But he's going to make me a couple things, so hopefully, he's going to be entering, get something to add to the go bag, and he's going to try to win it. And I'm going to be teaching his daughter archery, so that's cool. I get
Yeah, it is.
And
Awesome.
I'm going to give her one of my smaller fiberglass bows, which would help her get going. Okay, Deb, I would suggest you practice setting up your camping cot just because.
Well, if not, she'll have plenty of help.
Yep, we will definitely have tons of help for everybody.
Yeah, now's the time to try it out.
Yep. Yeah, I can understand that, Blake. One thing about being off the ground, at least I can get up, go outside, find a tree or something. But the thing is, we do have a restroom on the site. We have water on site. We have electricity on site.
Oh, the trees are closer.
Showers. We have showers.
Don't do that. That stinks.
But the thing is, we have sanitation facilities on site.
This is that backpack I was talking about.
Okay.
It is beat up all over.
What was the last time you waterproofed it?
I don't think it did. I think it was possibly already waterproof when it was.
You have to do it at least once a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I've taken it through the rain. It's held.
You can also get yourself a pack cover, which would do the same thing, which would help too.
It never seemed to.
Oh, sorry. Just to remind me something. Jason, Molly, does that pack come with a pack cover?
No,
Okay, so
it's pretty tightly woven.
okay. Well, a pack cover does not hurt. Little extra security when in the rain, not a bad idea.
There's that
Or a
black,
trash bag
black-
in the bag.
That's true, CR.
the black
Yes, I like
bear-
doing it like that.
Yeah.
Or that 99-cent emergency poncho too.
Well,
Keep
yeah,
cold till you dry.
yep. That's a good little pack.
Dude, it's got so many pockets. I love pockets.
It remind me of the TikToks I've seen with the girls who discover dresses with pockets.
Oh, I found a hidden little treasure in here that I didn't know was in here until I think, what was it, 4 months later? I opened up this little pocket that was kind of hiding, like a 50th pocket, and I pulled out this
Which
and
is
then this. And I was like, oh, dude.
that little dry
Because
bag.
when you go hunting, you have to have, in certain situations, you have to have enough coverage of orange.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And-
here in Iowa, we either have to have a blaze orange vest or a hat, depending on the season.
I'm getting giggity over a hunting backpack.
Because we're just now getting ready to start turkey season, and their turkeys are everywhere, people. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I know we got a little over a month and a half. No, less than a month and a half, but still.
Yeah, should be getting a call sometime next week
I'm
for the
hoping.
van.
Colin's getting excited.
I make a trip over to the site with sand snow this time, so you guys can get a better look at what the area entails. I don't know if anybody's going to be camping yet, but we can try and look. And I'll even, if I can, maybe take a look at the bathrooms because someone might want to know what the showers are like. Figured, why not?
I just want to know if they're coin operated.
I've never heard of them being coin operated.
I've seen coin operated ones before.
Not
Yeah.
me. In Iowa, I have never seen coin operated at any ones I've been to.
Yeah, it's
The
hit or
only
miss.
thing I've ever seen coin operated was a watchtower situation at a lake, and you had to put a quarter in to get in the gate to go up and look up the overlook type situation. What is that?
Battery pack.
Power
Yeah,
bank.
some battery bank. Yeah.
Okay. Solar bank. Okay. By who? Who makes that?
It was out. I got it off Amazon, so I can't really remember. I'd have to look it up. The specific brand I
I'm
got
a
from
big
that.
fan of Anchor. I like Anchor batteries.
This.
Yeah.
Wow, that's bright. That
Well,
one's very useful, actually.
I am going to be putting on the trade table a crank lamp, which you can also use it to charge your phones with and stuff like that. So that's going to be on the trade table, which is a whole different thing from the giveaway stuff.
Whoever said fanny packs were out was wrong. It's just depending on the design.
It's either a kangaroo bag or,
Well, I got it because it's camouflage. I'm like, dude, that's right up my alley of outdoor gear stuff.
no,
So.
we actually have it's called a survival fanny pack. The only problem is it won't fit me. My belly's too big. But Ian picked it up at a outdoor expo a few years ago. He won it, but he doesn't want it because he doesn't like them. We might bring it, put it on the table. Who knows? And we also have all the different seeds that we're going to be putting down for trade and things like that. Because there's still a few things I don't have on my list of seeds that I would like to get.
And I got this one from Walmart.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, see, my mom goes, well, why don't you show up at Walmart? I'm like, she goes, it's cheaper. I'm like, you said Walmart and cheaper. Now, there are some items, and if I go in there and I see something and I assess the item, I might. Like
outdoor products have their good stuff and their bad stuff.
Right.
I would say stay away from the backpacks.
No, I don't. There's just certain things I don't shop for at Walmart.
Colan, who sells stuff, Walmart sells Colan stuff. That's their ferro rods and stuff like that. Those, I will swear by Colan's fire strikers.
I know Coleman gear is pretty trustworthy with
to a point.
most,
a little on the heavy side. Stanley for cook sets.
Yeah.
Really good price.
Oh, yeah.
Don't they do cast iron?
Last week or earlier this week.
Their main company in the industry for cast iron skillets and stuff, I think.
Yep, yeah. Deb says you can put that fanny pack over your shoulder or under your arm. So, yeah, it's got functionality.
I
think fanny packs make really good first aid kits.
Perfect.
So that's my opinion because it's accessible and that kind of thing. Having a good first aid kit is a must.
Depending on this, never mind. Let's skip that discussion.
Can I interrupt real quickly here?
Oh,
No. Okay, guys, I'm gonna slip out because I'm gonna get a bite to eat here. I'll be back in the side chat.
Okay, what are you making, CR? You forgot to tell me.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it right now. You guys were talking about turkey and all this stuff. I'm starting to get hungry now. I said I was gonna leave at the top of the hour.
You were actually supposed to leave a half an hour ago, weren't you?
I know. I just got so excited. Cody was showing all this stuff. I'm like, I guess.
And it's not even all the stuff, CR. This is not even a tenth of the stuff that we have to put in this bag. We just got to make sure that fits in the bag. We do not want to overpower the bag or rip it out or
these
anything
little
like
fun things to have. Toothbrush?
Hygiene, yes, very much so.
Literally
Not so much on the deodorant, but more on the toothbrush and toothpaste. Those are, remember, a go bag is not necessarily for a survival bag. It's just going to be to get you from point A to point B in a case where you cannot get there by vehicle. If you have to walk.
All right, I'll see you guys in the side chat.
See you later. Be well, brother.
All right, see you, everyone.
Thanks for coming. Now, anybody in the chat, does you have any questions about the stuff I've shown, or any suggestions to add? And Blake, could you tell me what's in the box of stuff that you were discussing earlier? Because Jason, do you have anything?
You're gonna put that in the box?
Little fishing. Oh, okay, those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
At least you got a decent reel. I heard that some of the reels that come with it are kind of junky.
Yeah, this one's a little bit different. This one did not come with this, but it does fit.
Okay.
But even the junk ones are better than nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a little fishing kit that I have in mine that's actually made from an old kite string holder. You know, the little kite string holder you can wind your string on. But I got one of that. It's got I believe it might be braid. But, it's a nice little fishing kit. You can just unwind it and just toss it out. Oh, he's putting that in your box.
I've got to run. I got some things I got to follow up on. But thank you for letting me come up. It's been awesome. I love the discussions. Yeah, I do. I love your channel and everybody up in here. You guys are great guests and great company. And y'all have fun at y'all's little. I will. I stay attentive. My awareness is 110%. So
be safe.
Y'all have fun.
It was nice seeing you, Cody.
Yes.
Bye, Cody.
Bye.
Wow. A lot of information got shot out there like a shotgun all at once. Had to rein him in just a little bit.
He's excited.
Yeah. I was getting excited there for a while. But how much did that little fishing pole cost you?
I got it as a Christmas present.
Right.
So I don't know.
So I don't know about this one here. But I'm pretty sure it was pretty cheap from where I got it from.
Did you see the link I had for the hammocks?
No, I haven't looked at it.
Okay. Well, I do have something I was going to look at. It actually is from Walmart.
Hey, that's not short.
Yeah,
And
we're
I'm
not
not sure-
hammock people.
I'm not a hammock person, but let me see. What was it? Oh, yeah. There was an Easter bass to get with a fishing pole, a telescopic fishing pole with it. And I was thinking about getting it for Ian for his birthday. Oh, he said he was going to kill me 100%, but it's a telescopic fishing pole.
But like I said, I'm not much for multi-piece or two-piece fishing rods. But in a pinch, this can stow away very, very small.
I love. Okay, here it is. I'm
You
not
can put them
this
on Amazon. They're inexpensive.
Well, here's the
Find
link.
them at Walmart for $7, including the reel.
Okay, there's the link of the fishing basket I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you get one that's got really, really small feet, or you're gonna have to do a little bit of filing.
Oh, I bet.
You got a die grinder, you can do it.
Someone please let me know if that link works.
I'm looking.
And I was wondering, what would Jason do if he got that one? It even comes with a little fishing net.
Oh, that's cute.
Let me look at it.
Wonder Treats Easter gift basket fishing adventures with candies.
You're gonna feed the fish candy?
I think that's pretty cool.
Gummy worms.
Yep.
Gone fishing, catch you later.
It's
Little
got
tackle box.
Little
Yeah.
minnow net.
Little minnow net. Landing net.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I
Float
don't know
and
what
sinker.
exactly what's all in it.
M&M's, Swedish fish and Smarties.
It's not what you call 100% great kit, but for being a telescopic rod and reel, it would work in a pinch.
Oh, I think it's cute.
Personally, for $20, I can get the same setup like I use from Bass Pro for a Shakespeare setup for a collapsible rod and reel.
Well, if you're just wanting the telescopic rod and reel, you can do better than that.
Oh, I know I can, but I think this one's more fun.
Mm.
This is
It
just
comes with candy.
this is me getting that for Ian for his birthday, just for
Right.
a joke.
Yeah,
gift.
the link is good.
Okay, good. Now I don't know what Blake would think of something like that, but I think it's funny because
I
I've got
think Blake has a sense of humor.
yeah. Oh, I get to. I don't get to do a lot of pranks on Ian, but at least I can do it for this one. He'll probably kill me, but
But he's still getting an Easter basket out of it.
he's getting an Easter basket because it is this Sunday, and he gets candy.
Well, it's a twofer.
Yeah. And will he use the fishing pole? Probably not. But
You might check it out just out of curiosity.
oh, he's had one before. He's snapped them before because the fish he's caught with them. It's just the fact is, it's not meant to be catching big lunkers or anything like that.
No, this is meant for catching little bluegills.
Bluegill, crappie, maybe some smallmouth if you're
It's
lucky.
pretty hard.
But just change out the string for a little heavier duty string. But I didn't see what the poundage of the line is.
It'll probably be 4 or 6.
I don't know. It didn't say. Hooks not included.
Oh, because it's a toy.
It's not a toy.
It
It's a real
is when they
bobber.
get the Easter basket,
It's
they're going to
something
play
that
with
is
it.
ingestible, so that's why they don't put it in.
And
Well, it
it's got
says
damage.
catch you later. It's got a little tackle box, which I like.
Mhm.
But I think that's a different kit. It has to be a different kit. Or is that stickers?
Could be stickers.
It looks like stickers. But, Swedish fish, M&Ms are always good. Smarties are always good.
Gummy worms.
Gummy worms. Hey, by the way, people have caught fish on gummy worms.
Oh yeah,
They
reaction button.
do. It is a thing. It can happen. He just needs fish hooks. I actually caught a little kid's fishing pole before. A Spider-Man. Mine was Ninja Turtles, but I caught it with my fishing pole. I still have it. I didn't know what else to do with it, so I kept it.
I caught a few steelhead on a Barbie fishing pole.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, steelhead are still trout. Trout is trout, and it's all good.
Well, they ate them.
Oh yeah. Now, are you planning on doing any fishing at all, Deb? If you are, we can get you we can get you set up for a temporary fishing license at least for a day. Just go out and have some fun, or we can set up Ian's fishing magnet setup and try to do that. Because last weekend Ian caught a chair and a fishing pole holder. The kind you put in the ground.
Yeah.
You set the rod in.
I got
The
several
thing
of
is,
those.
who knows how long it's been underwater, and it didn't even it would look brand new. Now the chair, on the other hand, had algae all over, but it was still sturdy enough to sit in if you really wanted to be gross.
Mhm, right.
You needed to be hosed down, was all. Okay. Now there's a chance you might be able to find one at the. It depends on which thrift store. We can nail down which ones we go to. I mean, I want to take you to Collectomania and possibly the Picker Nose, but the big one is Brass Armadillo, and that place is bigger than a couple football fields inside. And at one time, before they realized what it was, I found a John Wayne 45 revolver.
Wow.
It was not in a locked case. It was on the shelf. It was real. If I would have had the money that day, I would have bought it. But I had to open up my big fat mouth and tell somebody, and they locked it up. Then it got sold to some collector, I'm sure. That's true. Okay, I didn't know. Well, we have another batch number here. So, we love John Wayne here. As a family, we like John Wayne movies specifically. Not just the Westerns. I like them all. So, we're probably going to be I'll probably do a little bit of live while we're at the thrift store. If anybody has any issues with that, let me know.
Nope.
Because I think we could have fun doing that.
Just try not to get my backside.
I'll let Jason get your backside.
No, I meant on video.
Oh. Well, then keep facing the camera. I might get you from the side or stuff. What you're looking
Me
at.
and my walker.
Nothing wrong with walkers. They have actually, I believe they do have a wheelchairs if you need them at some other places we're going. So you could get wheeled around, and I've done that with Jenny, but she's going to be not going with us on that trip, unfortunately. Unless we get this vehicle that I'm trying to work out on, I will find out more by Monday at the latest.
Well, I hope for the best.
Yeah.
Me too. They only want $1,300 for the one we're looking at. So same
Nice.
price I paid for my truck. Oh, well, the Brasso Modelo here, well, I should say Des Moines, technically, is where Ian found his 1918 Boy Scout stove for $23. That's a good deal. Is it heavy as all get out? You better believe it. But it's a nice little wood stove.
Oh, that's cool. Hi, Cecilia.
Hey, Cecilia.
She just got her internet back?
Yes. It's been out most of the day. Yeah.
She got a new router, she said, yesterday, I
They
believe.
probably had to reboot it.
Yeah, probably.
She's willing to bring her scooter for her to use.
Well, hon, did you hear that? Deb said she's willing to bring her scooter for you to use. She says she's still at camp because she didn't want to crawl in and out of bed.
Well, we were talking about the secondhand stores.
Oh, yeah. Would you be going with the secondhand stores with us? She doesn't know, folks. So,
We'll see how she feels.
Yeah. It's
But one day at a
gonna be
time.
couple weeks after her surgery, almost not quite a month, but pretty close. She might be in a walking boot. She might not. I don't know. So she goes to her surgery on the 25th of this month, which is in about almost 2.5 weeks. So we'll know more when we get closer.
Yeah.
So, Cecilia, if you want, I could go through my whole spiel about the stuff that I found. No, sorry, I didn't find this. This was actually a donation from Bruno, his mom Nancy, to be honest. And it's going to be stuff going into the go bag. There's some other stuff that's going to be donated. I'm going to be putting up for someone to win on the net. One of you guys can try to win the other secondary striker, the big one. But we're going to figure it out. Oh man, I need more soda. So Jason, what would you look for at the thrift shop?
Probably traps.
I could show you where the ones that I do know of. Okay.
Yeah. If
I've sent you
Iowa
pictures
Trapper
of the
hasn't got
ones
'em
before.
yet.
Huh?
If Iowa Trapper hasn't gotten them yet.
They've been there for 6 months, as far as I know.
Yeah, but you showed it to me, and both Iowa Trapper and I were probably drooling over them.
Oh,
Well,
see.
all you have to do is ask me, and I could tell you where the ones I find.
Yeah.
I find traps everywhere. But I'm not a trapper. I'm a bow hunter. That's my thing. But seen that raccoon, a different raccoon the other day in my backyard. It was not the same one. Jenny saw it too this time. It was a younger one. We just walking down the back side of the property. We'll let you know when we get closer, Deb. And it's all on how Jenny feels. If I can find a way to make my bed sturdier where she would not feel so uncomfortable with getting in and out of it, I'm sure she would probably change her mind. But
Zip ties.
would not work.
Oh, okay.
This is, you know what a rope bed is?
Yeah.
Okay. The frame is just a wooden frame with legs. It's off the ground 2 feet because I like having where you can put storage underneath the bed. The ropes, I made this bed myself. But Jenny and I bought the mattress from a local wholesale shop. And it's got inner springs on the mattress and everything. It's really comfortable to me anyway. To be honest, when I first met Jenny, that was my bed. I did not have a regular bed like everybody else. I used my rope bed, and I was okay with that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cecilia. But, oh, man. Ooh. No, I don't think anybody would want to do that. If I found out if there was a local farmer's market, would anybody be interested?
Yeah, I would. Me and Deb, we like to cook, and fresh veggies are awesome.
Well, I'll do some research. But, because there's 2 cities really close by. Pella, which is literally high-end Dutch community.
Do they have bakeries?
Do they have bakeries? Oh,
Do they
yes.
have bakeries?
They have butcher shops. I worked at Pella Windows and Doors for 10 years. I lived in there when Ian was born. That's where I was living. When Ian was born at the Pella Hospital. But we know that area quite well. And
I miss Solving.
huh?
I used to go through Solving, which is a Dutch community with the bakeries and
Dutch letters is a thing, but I
Yeah.
can't have them because of the almonds. But you guys have a chance to go do a little exploring, depending on who's driving. Well, we'll have to see what we come up with. We may, Jason and I, we may get a whole bucket load of bullfrogs.
Yeah.
So then we got to figure out what to go with that. Are we going to go with big deep fried potatoes, or are we going to go with fries? It could be anything. We'll play it by ear.
Yep.
I'd be happy with rice.
Personally, fries with fish, do a little fish and chip action. I'm okay with too. But we're going to play by ear fishing wise. We're going to play, we're going to have food on hand. One of the things I'm definitely bringing is eggs and bacon and probably hash browns because pancakes, French toast.
I want to try those hash browns in a box you were talking about.
Yeah, actually, it was Grace that got me onto those. Basically,
Thank you, Grace.
they come in a little milk carton-like setup. You pour hot water up to the line. You let it sit. Once it gets to after a few minutes, you pour it out into the pan and brown it, and that's it. So they're not that expensive. I'm actually on Walmart's site now. I can actually look.
Are they butter flavored?
No.
But when we're done, they'll be bacon flavored.
Oh yeah.
Take a look, see if I can find it. There's stuff in the bag. Okay, it's called Hungry Jack. It looks like a milk carton, but it's got hash browns in it. Ready in minutes, just add hot water.
Are you okay, CR?
He's
Glad
eating
I'm eating now. Really glad I'm eating now.
because we were discussing turkeys, and we're probably going to talk a lot of different kinds of foods while we're there. We're probably
Yeah.
going to be doing, we're going to do, like making some pies with the pie cookers, or maybe grilled cheese. Who knows what we're going to do, to be honest. Though Jenny and Ian have mentioned popcorn, so Jiffy Pop is a thing we're going to be working with.
Yeah.
Sun tea is going to be a thing. Water, coffee, and those who people will drink. I am bringing a bottle of whiskey, and Jenny's bringing wine. So hopefully, I can convince her to at least stay one night, where we can actually be laid up and just talk and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's probably about all I'm going to be able to do for her. She can't get the time off like I do. So, because most of the week she's going to be laid up at home, and I won't be able to be there unless I go get her. Because I won't unless we have the car, and we'll figure it out. Ian doesn't have his driver's license, so that makes things a little tougher.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I can understand. He might be a couple hours behind us. I have still asked him what he's making. He hasn't said.
Get down.
It's a surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay. Oh, man. I wish it was May already.
No, I need to save more money.
I know. Me too. I've got to get my tent. My tent's downstairs. Part of my bed's downstairs. Most of my encampment gear is downstairs, with the exception of my fire. I have a portable fire pit, which I was considering on bringing, but I don't think we'll need it because we each have our own fire pits.
Right. It's a waste.
But the only one I could think of who might be a centralized fire pit to hang around would probably be Dan's, Herbert T. Outdoors. He's the one with the handicap campsite.
That means all of our chairs will sit nice and flat.
That's what I was thinking. But that's an option. I'm going to make sure we have enough firewood for everybody. And it's all hardwood, folks, and it's all dry. So, as long as we have a spinning maul, a chainsaw, or something to cut those things up into kindling in smaller pieces. Because all I have is a simple axe. And I got a couple of hatchets. I don't have a chainsaw or spit or anything like that. So, and I'm going to make sure I haul a couple loads of firewood. And welcome back, Blake. And I expect everybody to keep the fire going as much as you can, because I would either, either you burn it all or I have to bring it home.
Well, we got plenty of pyros going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cliff's going to be starting a fire in his fire pit. I'll be starting a fire in my fire pit. We got that fire demonstration thing that Jason wants to do. Cliff wants me to do the bow drill thing, so that's a thing we're going to do.
I want to learn to do that one too.
I'm going to teach a little class on the steel, because that's
I
my
want to see
thing.
that one. Don't start without me.
I will teach you. Don't worry about it.
And I have plenty of lint.
Yeah, I have plenty of lint too. I got a coffee can full of it. We're going to be making some char cloth while we're there, so that's going to be a thing. So, axes. I do have an axe. I actually have a fire axe that I can't use.
Why?
The fire axe is it's not smooth like a regular axe. It's made for breaking through wall doors and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not a chopping axe.
Not a chopping axe, no.
Okay.
It's a utility axe.
It's for
Totally different.
breaking through fire, doors that are on fire. But we'll figure things out as we go, and we'll do archery one day. Whatever you guys want to do. We'll just, if you guys want to do, some people want to do one thing and some people will do other things. We could do that too. But as long as we get together, at least at night, we can do a live somehow, and do some giveaways, have some fun.
Yeah, I'd like a couple of nights of downtime.
nighttime is downtime with exception of two things. People who are decided who go night fishing. We know that's going to be a thing. And the frog hunt. The frog hunt has been designated. We haven't designated which day the frog hunt will be going on, but we will.
Frog hunting anytime, day or night.
I know, but yeah, there's two ways that you can do it. You can use it with a fishing pole or do it with a bow. I want to go with bow, but Rob's supposed to be bringing me a reel for my bow fishing setup, so
I know if you put it in the back.
Yeah.
I'll be so down for that. So, does anybody know what goes well with frog legs? I know I've asked this question before.
Bacon?
Bacon? Well, everything goes better with bacon.
Yeah, bacon wrapped frog's legs. Deep fried.
Okay. Then what goes with that?
You can have French fries or rice pilaf.
No rice for me. I was thinking about getting some corn on the cob, but it might be a little early for that.
Not from Mexico.
But not from Iowa.
My way, yeah.
Local is better. Especially Iowa corn.
Yeah, no, my corn won't be ready before we leave.
Yeah. Our corn doesn't grow right for months.
Yeah, like I said, our corn is already at 4 inches tall already.
Oh, we have another ad.
Built Ford Tough.
Yeah. I got must-have style from Brooks Brothers.
Airwick. I didn't get any.
I refreshed my page on the YouTube side
Yeah.
to see the commercials. I don't know if I've got one or two, but I got one of two. Oh, Science Diet from hillspet.com.
Oh.
Little yippy dogs. Airwick.
Leave them.
If we eat enough, if somebody eats enough beans while we're out there, they're definitely going to need an Airwick.
You looking for a scooter? Probably went outside.
But one thing I would definitely insist on is before everybody goes to bed, the sites will be clean.
Yeah.
Because I did spot coyote tracks, and I'm sure raccoon tracks have been told by Iowa Trapper. I believe he's the one that said it, as well as corn-fed. Raccoons are a thing out there. So,
oh yeah, little buggers.
So we're going to make sure all food is stored properly. If you don't have a place where you don't think they can get into, put them in your vehicle. We will lock it up. Keep them out. So
yeah, they will get into your cooler.
They can get into coolers. That's why I want to get. I'm thinking about getting the locking kind with the little budgie strap, the newer ones.
That's just use ratcheting tie down strap.
That would work too. Okay, welcome back. I didn't realize she dashed. She dined and dashed. Yeah, we'll figure things out as we go, and as long as we help each other and keep, especially when it comes to coffee in the morning. First person up has to get their fire going for coffee.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's by the fire pit or propane stove, whatever you got, we're going to use it.
Oh yeah.
I will be bringing my 2-burner stove with a 5-gallon propane tank. And I also will be bringing a small butane stove, single burner stove, with a couple of extra things of fuel for that. Because you never know. Because that's one actually really good for making coffee on.
This screaming hangries tonight.
Screaming hungries.
The munchies happen. I will make sure I have plenty of Pepsi. But But I mean, the thing is, most people don't realize. Well, I drink Pepsi when I'm on my live and stuff like that. I don't drink a lot of Pepsi. Other than I do, unless I'm going to a restaurant for breakfast. I get like a Coke or something from McDonald's. But if I have a meal, I choose milk.
Yes.
Every freaking time. Okay, that's cool, Blake.
I got it too.
Okay, I've got a like I said, I've got a 5-gallon propane bottle. I'll make sure it's topped off and all that stuff because I don't like the little 1 pound bottles because those things don't hold that enough to do what we need to do.
And not only that, they're expensive.
It's cheaper well, the thing is, unless you get the adapter kit for it, then you can get you can use a 5-gallon one to fill up those little 1 pounders. Then it makes it more sense.
No, I'll still probably get the hose kit for ours.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Like it was like $22 for mine back in the day. I got mine a couple years ago, and it fits my propane stove. It also fits my Mr. Buddy heater. Sharing the baking. Okay. Who has a monster of a coffee pot? Sounds like you're going to need it. I have a feeling it's not going to be just one coffee pot. We're going to be doing boiling water, and pretty multiple things. I do have a couple good. I got my coffee pots right over there, but mostly boiling water for instant coffee for me, just because I'm not waiting for coffee to percolate.
Well, if our coffee's done first, come raid our pot.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring sugar. Jenny will definitely have creamer. And, eggs, lots of eggs.
Lots of eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
And biscuits.
Figure out a way to do toast. I don't know how.
No, Deb's going to help me make biscuits.
Oh, yeah. Well, but, okay. I can do French toast, but that takes a while.
To make toast on a griddle. It's easy.
Okay.
But he's got those skillets. We can do lots of French toast and be happy.
I've got those big skillets, yeah. Water we have. We have big water, yeah. And we have a 17-year-old we could use for hauling said water.
Well, he needs to be compensated for his time so people don't take advantage of him.
Yeah.
Nope. We are going to.
I just bring a bunch of bags of Skittles. He'll be happy.
Oh, actually, Twizzlers are more his style, and jerky.
Well, in other words, like 5 pounds.
You won't believe what he'll do for jerky.
Like 5 pound things of Twizzlers.
He's got one under his bed right now. He's been gnawing on for 2 months. No, but we go backpacking, I usually pick up 2 1-pound packages of jerky, one for him, one for me. Before the end of the first day, he's halfway through mine after eating his. Yeah. He loves his jerky.
Me too.
I have my cast iron pizza pan, which I use as a griddle.
I have a cast iron griddle, just regular size.
I don't have a rectangular one. I got a round one.
I got a rectangular one.
But I've got, I'm going to have Adam work on a new handle for the second skillet I have, big skillet. So we technically still could use them both. And that way we can, we can cook a lot of
community breakfast.
Oh, you better believe it. If you are going hungry any of the days we're there, it's your own fault.
Yep.
I'm going to
we don't want people to overeat.
Learn a few things.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to make sure we're going to stuff somebody on purpose. And if you do see Ian, don't force him to eat. He hates that. He is skinny by nature.
That's fine. We'll just tell him to help himself.
Oh yeah, well, when he gets something he likes, he'll just mow down.
He's welcome.
He's got a circle water bottle like Jenny does, has flavored water filters you can put in it. Jenny got one for him for Christmas.
Nice.
I got Jenny one for Christmas, so They just like their own the flavors that they like.
Yeah, we got new coffee cups for the trip.
I'm bringing my big mug.
You know, we got tall ones that now fit in the cup holders.
I have to get whole new cup holders because. I was going through my truck yesterday,
I got
and
posters.
I lifted up the cup holders, and I found out there's a little cubby underneath that stuff had fallen into. I found a wrench.
Mm.
I was hoping it would have been a 10 millimeter wrench or a socket or whatever. Nope. It was an 11.
Oh,
And a pen, a pencil, a
that's
dime.
why
and a
we
nickel.
didn't miss the wrench.
I don't know.
It was 11.
I have a leather mitten that I use for the fire pit. I will bring 2 fire pokers, cast iron fire pokers, because those regular sticks and stuff don't work. Not like cast iron. So we'll see what we can bring, because I'm going to try to have everything set up for us by the 17th, 18th at the latest. Because I'm going to be there a day early. Make sure because my tent is a little involved.
Well, I got a lot of stuff. You guys are welcome to borrow anything you need.
Okay, thank you. Same here. Just to say, hey, I'm taking this, as you're walking away with it. I'm okay with it, as long as you let me know.
Just bring it back.
Yep. Unless it's the last of the sugar, then I might complain.
Oh, no. Don't be sugar.
I've got a little 1 pound plastic resealable jar that I use. What did you find at work? Ooh.
Oh, lifted up a lid
Red
and
wasps.
red wasps everywhere.
Ouch. You didn't get stung, did you?
Well, Deb, if you get lonely, wake me up, knock on my tent.
And you guys will head to the bathroom to get cleaned up?
And I can always take naps.
I was thinking about picking up a hammock just for naps, but I don't know if it would work for me because I'm not I don't sleep on my back.
No, I'm a side sleeper.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to bring a fan for my tent so I can be comfortable.
That would work.
Nice.
So am I. I used to be fast, really fast when I was a kid, but not much anymore. But I'm going to say this. I'm starting to wind down.
Yeah.
My eyes are getting tired. I need to put my feet up. Been on here for over 2 hours already. 2 hours and 12 minutes. But at 9:30, I'm done.
Okay.
But I got the information I wanted to put out. I showed you guys the little Easter presents that Jenny
Those are
got
cute.
for work. And here, let me open it up. Okay. This lady made this box, cut and designed the entire thing from scratch.
Nice.
Now, let me get this thing open, this is where a knife would come in handy. Okay. The first thing I see I can't eat.
Peanuts.
Nuts. Snickers. Peanuts.
Let's go to Jenny. The second thing I can eat.
Hershey's.
Now, this one here, I'm having a dilemma. I know what's in it. This is the box.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the box?
Mushrooms.
Okay. She made the box too. They're all
Cute.
custom little boxes. She did this as a nice gesture. Let's see what's in here. She put little kisses in here. Hershey's Kisses.
So they're not mushrooms.
Nope. Just little Hershey's.
Nice.
Actually, that one had 2. Got 2. But there's also another one right there too. But she made the boxes and everything from scratch.
Oh, that's cute.
It's
I
neat.
think she bought this right here. That's pretty cool. That's a little wooden Happy Easter greeting things. But that's pretty cool. No, I'm not turning into a pumpkin. I have to keep my feet up for at least a half an hour before I go to bed,
Cliff.
or my feet get. Oh, Cliff finally shows up.
Right.
What happened, dude?
Sun went down.
Yeah, finally. Got some more stuff to show you if you want to come out real quick. If you haven't seen it anyway, I got some cool stuff, but it's not something I bought. This is donated for the go bag by Nancy, Bruno's mom, before she passed away. By the way, you ate Cliff? What are you doing eating Cliff? There you are.
Excuse me while I unblind myself here.
Are you ready?
Hold on. 1 second. One moment. Hold on.
I'll make sure I'm big for you can see everything.
Mute my other one.
Okay.
All right. Do what now?
Okay. Bruno, my friend Big Mike, gave me a bag of items today to go in the go bag.
Nice.
They were originally from his mother before she passed away. So the first item, let me go big where you can see everything.
And by the way, hello everybody.
Hey Cliff, I'm glad we missed you. Okay, the first thing is a really simple thing, is a little folding shovel.
Those are always handy.
Yeah, it comes down even smaller, and it comes with a little kit that goes inside it, and it's got a compass on it. You could use it for a cat hole or a Dakota fire hole or self-defense. I don't know. It is what it is. But it comes with a little pouch you can put it in, wear it on your belt.
Dispatching buzzworms.
Yeah, it comes in a little bag, little camouflage bag. That's a good little kit, something to add there.
DJ Universe messing with
This, I believe, is what came with it, which is like a little cutter tool and some fishing stuff. Okay, one of the other items, let me get right behind me
You
here,
sold 2 more rows of corn today.
a couple of these, Cliff.
Survival blankets.
Yeah, look at the size of this thing.
6 by
5 by
8.
7. You got 2 of these. This is from the survivalfrog.com. A lot of these items came from there, with the exception of the survival shovel, I believe. But there's 2 of those. This survival shoelaces
Nice.
with the built-in ferro rod and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. I keep on commenting. I would love to keep these, but I'm not. He also got an extra pair of regular shoelaces too. But the big thing is one of these little deals.
Paracord grenade.
Yeah, and it's got a little. It's supposed to have a ferro rod in there. It's supposed to have a fishing kit in there and a couple other things.
Yeah, it'll have a small survival kit, and that ferro rod's only going to be maybe an inch and a half.
Doesn't matter as long as it's there. But this is $10 by itself. But this is a good item. We got multiple good little items that he's adding, and 3 garbage bags on top of all that. So that's what Big Mike is added to this.
Nice.
Yep. And I'm throwing in the little striker for the kit because they need some way to do fire. I'm just going to do the big fire steel. It's going to be a follower, or someone out on the internet is going to win the big fire, the big metal striker.
a subscriber.
Yep, so subscriber. I don't care which channel it is. Someone's going to win that. It doesn't necessarily not be my channel, but someone out there was going to get it. And someone out there is going to, who's there is going to be winning that bag. And Jason, you got to show them. Show them what you're adding.
I couldn't pass up the deal at work. I got these Cobalt knife kit.
Oh,
The
let me
two
go.
box
nice.
cutters.
Give me a second. Back up a little bit.
And
Back
back
up,
down.
back up, back up, back up. There you go.
Better.
Nice.
Now we have a cutting tool is now a part of the kit. The whole bag.
And they're heavy.
Yes, they are.
So what was the steel? Did it say?
Say again?
What kind of steel is the knives made out of?
Oh, I don't know. They're heavy. The knife is. It does not say.
Check the back of the package,
Yeah,
maybe.
let me check the package.
But the kit is coming along, and Blake says he has a box of stuff to throw in there. He didn't say what's in the box. That there's a box of stuff.
I picked up a fun little toy right there above my finger.
I can't see it.
It's because it's way over there on the counter.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted, dude. Remember?
Probably just regular steel.
Okay,
It does not say.
you'll have to check it with the ferro rod.
Oh, I said on my keys again.
What's your
15
toy?
bucks.
How much?
I paid 15 bucks for this and I had to get it.
Okay, what is it?
It's a little fan.
It is a little mini fan, runs on a standard sub-generic 18650. Does have a USB port, so it is chargeable. But it is 3 speeds, and you can actually hang it. It does come with a carabiner, so you can hang it in like a tent. It only weighs like 7 ounces. But here's the fun part.
Built-in light. That's a good tent light.
Dude, no, this thing is bright. Watch. Let me
I
cut the
can
lights off
tell.
real
You
quick.
blinded me. I will be right back. I've got to go tuck Jenny in. That is bright. Ow!
It's only supposed to be like 14 lumens, but like it's an LED light, so this thing is ridiculously bright. Well, let me turn this thing off because I can't see for squat with it on.
That enough spark?
Oh, I can see him.
I'm blind. Yeah, so it's good steel.
Good night, Jenny.
Good night,
Jenny.
Jenny. Yeah, I gotta reglue my my steel on there too. My friend. Oh, did the goulash get put up? Did the goulash get put up?
Oh, shoot. What are we doing?
I'll make sure to
The
put it
clip.
up and go to bed.
This is how far this blade comes out for the box cutter.
Oh, just barely.
No, that's all of it.
That's not the right one. That's a different one.
Not bad.
That's about 3 inches that pops out. 2 3/4, 3 inches.
Oh, I need Scooter so we can eat dinner.
Okay, let me go get Scooter. That's her food, not yours.
Coco.
He's already at the door.
Over here. There you go. Good boy.
Excuse me.
Give me that.
Straight.
Eat your food.
Oh, it's everywhere. Not the one I'm looking for.
I'll tell you what.
That looked like my Sawzall today when I cut into 90 volts, Jason.
That's that. That's our computer. You didn't check the breaker? Unless somebody used white PVC pipe for conduit when they're not supposed to.
Okay, that's be confusing. Jenny asked me to plug her phone in, and I can't find her freaking charge cord. Ah. Well, I'll figure something out before I go to bed. I'm back. Cliff, so
Yo,
where were you?
eating
What'd you have?
nachos. Well,
Nacho?
nacho dip when I was just eating a bag of chips with it.
I know it wasn't my dip, so that's why it was yours.
It's not
Nacho.
Joe's either. Nachos, and nachos.
I don't eat nacho dip anyway. But we were discussing a lot of different things. So, what do you think of some of the items that we got?
That's some good ones.
I've never heard of Survival Frog until today, but I checked out their website. They got a lot of cool stuff there. The Survival Grenade is actually $10 by itself.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of those. Most of the time, you usually get those on like Amazon.
Well, I mean, this one here has got something here. I'm not sure what it is, but it's metal right there.
Oh, that's a key ring.
It doesn't look like a key ring.
It's a key ring. It'll come with two of them because it's most likely got a wire saw in there.
I don't know, but that's a cool little item, though.
Yeah, it is.
And like I said, I really like the shoelaces because I've seen them before, and I would like to get them. The little fishing kit that goes in the little shovel. It's got a little blade there, some leaders, and some fish hooks.
Get back.
Really tiny fish hooks.
Get your food.
You can see that little tiny little fish hook right there.
Yeah.
Those are probably like number 3s.
I don't know what this little green thing is right there, but
It's a lure or it's a leader
No.
line.
yeah, it's probably holding a bunch of them because those things are right there are plastic or something. They could be
Weights.
lead. I don't
Or
know.
slip weights
They are.
or barrel weights.
I'm not familiar with those. It's got 2 nails in there too. Not sure why, but the shovel you could use it for like a cat hole or a Dakota fire hole or whatever you need it for. Now you could actually technically use it for both, depending on the situation. As long as you do the Dakota hole first.
Yeah, I've got one of those little shovels in somewhere. I have one.
And it comes with a little compass on the end too.
Yeah, mine did too, and it fell out the first time I used it.
See, does this even work?
No,
Bye,
because it's on a
CR.
metal
See you
handle.
later. Thanks for coming in.
It's working.
Later,
Surprisingly enough.
CR.
Be well, brother. Thank you for coming. He was up on the panel for a while.
Yeah, it was.
And Cody was here for a little bit too.
Yeah, I have no idea who Cody is.
He's from Texas too. Let's scroll back into the past. We had a lot of interesting people here today. So
Yeah, I'm here.
Cody's country. Bearded Eagle was here, and also
Rob on the road.
Rob on the
Devil
Road was
Dog
here for a little
stopped to give
bit.
a like.
He won't be able to make it. He got his new passport, but he had already canceled his vacation, so he can't get it again.
Ooh.
Literally, he said 19 hours after he put it in, or 96 hours after he put it in, he got his new passport, but he had already canceled his vacation because he didn't think he'd get it. That freaking sucked.
No
But-
kidding.
Why did he wonder why he canceled it?
because
he didn't have a passport.
Yeah, his passport was expired, and he just got it renewed.
That's funny that they expedited his passport that quickly.
Especially since they're having issues with the passport office there.
Yeah, if he would have known that, he would not have canceled.
And the moral to the story is don't cancel your vacation until the last minute.
Exactly. But I think we're doing pretty cool with the gathering and the stuff that's going to go in the go bag, and a few giveaways. I'm going to be picking up some stickers for my channel tomorrow from Devil Dog.
Yeah, and Devil Dog's Keeper. Yeah, because I'll probably be there for that too.
Yeah,
Save me one.
You're one of the. I'm going to get 100 of them, so make sure I get enough to get that one. So I got to contact her, and let her know that I want the ones that are a little bit more waterproof, in case someone wants to put them on their car or whatever. I'm going to put one on my truck, obviously. I got to get rid of the football sticker window cling thing they have on my truck.
I got a commercial.
Well, it's time anyway. I need to.
It's a little tiny little washing machine.
Oh yeah. Oh, Deb was
talking about that one earlier.
I've got Science Diet for Hills.
Let's see, do I get another one? Or
that was a quick one. Oh, I got another one. The NBA G League, whatever that is.
Go Daddy.
And I got Morgan Buildings. That's it. That's all I got.
GoDaddy.
GoDaddy is not a bad site.
No.
You had an opinion, Cliff?
Do what?
Looks like you're getting ready to say something. That's what I said when I said GoDaddy was a good site.
Ooh, 56 and heavy thunderstorms.
Coco.
I am not 56, and I do not have heavy thunderstorms.
I won't be 56 until September.
I'm 56 now.
But do you have heavy thunderstorms?
Yes, we do.
But I really need to get my legs up, folks. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to 10.
I've already said goodnight twice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But Cliff's come up, so I had to show him all this cool stuff that Bruno is.
Yes, it is my fault.
Huh?
I said yes, it is all my fault.
That's okay. But we're going to talk more of what's going on. I'm going to write down who's donating what. I did deny Molly from adding a mess kit because she's already donated too much as it is. You got the bag, you got the knives. You got 2 items too, correct?
4
and two fire starters.
Yeah,
but they're little items that'll make a complete. That'll be useful when they're all put together.
I got the bivy bag. I've got the fire kit, and Bruno did a whole bunch of little items, which are really nice items.
Later, Cecilia.
Good night. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to close this out so that I can finish saying what I was saying to these guys. Okay, we're ending at 5.
Gorilla anchovy, taco peanuts.
2, 1.